Hello and welcome to a view from the car this evening. What I want to talk about now is the amount of people I've seen today. I've been driving around all day, and the amount of people I've seen that either don't have any lights on at all in this awful fog that we've had, or think it's okay to run around with their daytime running lights on, which, as we know, are, you know, I like the idea of the daytime running lamps. The problem I have is, if it's important to have light at the front, surely it should be just as equally important to have light at the rear of the vehicle. I think we should do like the Swedes have been doing for what seems like a million years with their Volvos. If we all think back to the olden times with those big old Volvos that had the headlights on all the time by default. You couldn't change it. You turned the car on, headlights. I think we should do that. You know, we should just wipe this screen over a little bit. I think that's what we should do, is just have all cars so the headlights, all the lights are on all the time. I think that's a much better idea, rather than just, you know, we've all seen the cars with the fancy LED running lamp arrangements at the front. You know, you always know, for instance, when you're being tailgated by an Audi, for instance, you know it's an Audi because of the LED, the obnoxiously bright LED daytime running lamps. And the trouble is, of course, as well, a lot of cars now, they come with the daytime running lamps on, but the instrument panel lights up as well. Oh, I'm in a bad part of town here between these two big trucks. That's not a good place to be. I'll let that big truck go first. You've got to balance it between getting out of this awful estate and oh crikey, I'm in the land of the giants now. Definitely not a nice place. Yeah, so the instrument panel lights up now as well. I mean, there's a place in Maidstone, it's Fremlin Walk, and it's got this underground car park area, and the amount of people I've seen come out of there at night with no lights on, because the instrument panel lights up and it's all bright inside, but then of course they're going out in the dark, and it's a whole different situation. But a lot of these people are just balloon heads, basically. That's the only. I mean, I even saw an ambulance today running along with just side lights on in thick fog. Yeah, just pull straight out, mate. It's all right. Don't worry about anyone else. In thick fog, just side lights. You know, and you think, crikey, this is headlight weather at best. You know, even if you don't have your fog lights on, you should have your headlights on, your dipped headlights. That, you know. But of course, you see people running around. I've seen people without any lights, with just daytime running lights, with side lights. I've also seen people using rear fog lights when it's not really that foggy. Now, I can't remember exactly what the minimum distance is for using your fog lights, but now, for instance, it's pretty clear here you don't need your rear fog lights. You can quite as easily turn them off. But I've seen people, you know, and it's been I was on the motorway earlier, quite a clear stretch, you know, so I turned my rear fog lights off. I went to the top of Bluebell Hill, which is always a bit of a magnet for fog and mist and awful conditions. Got through that bit and it was quite clear for a stretch, so I just turned my rear fog lights off. It's not a difficult thing to do, but people, I don't know, they just don't seem to understand. You know, just put your headlights on. If nothing else, put your headlights on. You know, it's, even if you're not sure, put your headlights on. That's my advice. if you're not sure, headlights. Always go for headlights. Never go for side lights. You know, just headlights. Just always go for the headlights. That's my advice. That's how I do it. You know, I mean, but then I'll tend to drive with my headlights on day and night. And I've had people say to me, they've stopped me like in car parks. Oh mate, you got your lights on. Yeah, all right. How about you keep your trunk out of what I'm doing and you worry about yourself? I had some old boy in a car park, you know, and he said, oh, you're dazzling me. Just shut up, mate. Don't be a bell end, you know. Just leave your trunk where it should be and you park your trunk in your own business, mate. That's the I mean, like now, this car in the outside lane, if that was me, I would probably think I'll turn my rear fog lights off, you know, because it's pretty clear. But that's my advice anyway. If in doubt, put your headlights on. You know, if you think, oh, it's a bit dark, put your headlights on. It's a bit misty, put your headlights on. I'm driving, put your headlights on. Just put your lights on. Headlights. That's all I can, that's my advice. You might think I'm wrong, whatever, but if in doubt, dipped headlights all the way. So, thank you for watching. Stay safe, and I'll catch up with you on the next one. Bye-bye for now.